God has been trying to get your attention. You've been seeing signs everywhere you look, everywhere you go. You're constantly being nudged and guided in the right direction, and deep down you know what God is asking you to do, but you haven't done it yet because you've been scared, uncertain, or maybe it's not what you wanted for yourself, but it's God's will, and you know that He's calling you to something bigger, something with meaning and purpose, but you've been afraid to do it. I want to read you Isaiah 6:8. And it says here, "Also I heard the voice of the Lord saying, Whom shall I send? And whom will go for us? Then said I, Here am I, send me." God has called you to something, and there's no one else who can step in and fill your shoes or take on this task that He has called you to. He's waiting for you to pick up your cross and answer the call. Maybe it's something like you don't want to move across the country. You're afraid of this major life change. You're afraid of this type of decision or the responsibility or leadership of some kind of role that God has called you to. Maybe it's letting go of a relationship that no longer serves you, that's not healthy, someone that you can't get over. Maybe it's giving someone a second chance that you're afraid of getting hurt again, but you know deep down it's the right thing to do. Maybe it's a situation where you're being called to leave a job that doesn't value or appreciate you. Maybe you're being asked to start your own company. Maybe you're being asked to start some kind of social media page and be a voice of influence to other people. Maybe you're being called to something that's really taking you outside of your comfort zone, something you didn't even envision for yourself. But I really want you to question and ask yourself, what is really truly holding you back? Is it fear of failure? Because God said He'll be with you. And God always keeps His promises. He is not going to abandon you or forsake you. He's just waiting for you to trust in Him and fully put your faith in Him, to know that He is leading you and guiding you to something bigger than yourself, something bigger than you expected for yourself. You know exactly what it is. So it's time to stop running. It's time to stop putting it off and put your full heart and trust and faith in God. Pray, get closer to Him, read His word, and answer your call. Because the thing about it is, you've still been asking God for things. You've been praying that prayer. Maybe not even necessarily with words, but deep down you've been wanting, desiring, and hoping that God's going to align certain things in your life. You're expecting things of Him, even when you're not physically asking. He already knows your heart. He already knows what you've been craving and desiring. You're asking Him for things, even if you're not actually praying it out loud. So how do you expect God to answer your prayers when you will not answer His call? Please consider subscribing, liking, and I hope this reached whoever it needed to hear it.